Right, hello everyone, welcome to Newcastle Fans TV. I'm just around the corner at the Emirates, so you'll see a lot of the Arsenal fans walking past any second now, because they've just done the lap of appreciation. But this is scoring the players. Newcastle United have came away from a 1-0 defeat here at the Emirates. Let's crack on with Nick Pope, who couldn't do anything about the goal. It was a fantastic finish by Declan Rice. Granted, the ball was given away, but he's got no chance for that. I thought Nick Pope had a really good game, actually. You think about that first half little bit of spell where they were testing us for about 5 minutes, especially the save from the corner. Nick Pope put his arm out. It was absolutely great save. I'm going to score Nick Pope a 7. Don't think you could do anything wrong with the goal, to be honest with you. And obviously Eddie Howe went with wing backs at the back. Jacob Murphy, who I thought defensively, we'll start with him, defensively struggled a little bit with Martinelli in the first half, but he did okay. Look, it's difficult when you're coming away from a game and you're trying to score them. I'm going to score him a 6. I don't think going forward, I know he had Harvey Barnes in front of him, but I didn't think he did much going forward, so Jacob Murphy's going to get a 6 for me. Alongside him, Fabian Schär. Again, none of the defenders were at fault for the goal, to be honest with you. I mean, yes, you might say you need to close down Declan Rice, but I'm not blaming any of the defenders today. Fabian Schär, he did alright. Obviously, could have been a hero towards the end with the free kick, but it hit the wall. Defensively, he was fine. I didn't think any of the defence were hugely tested, which is even more disappointing. So I'm going to score Fabian Schär also a 6 as well. Sven Botman, there was a lot of talk around Sven Botman. Would he actually come in to the side? Would he be missing? Obviously, Luke Edwards got that wrong. He was available. He started. Did okay. Again, he was obviously substituted later on. We'll just talk about those subs very shortly. But again, not really a fault for the goal. Another 6 for me. Dan Burn, who was in the wars a little bit towards the end, wasn't he? Again, if I'm scoring the rest as 6s, again, I thought he was fine. He was solid. You know, could have scored as well, couldn't he, in that first half? But yeah, I'm going to score all the defences a 6 except from one man. So Dan Burn gets a 6. So left wing back, that is going to be Tino Livramento, who I thought was possibly Newcastle's one of the best players. So going forward, he was really decent going forward. Even in that left wing back converted role when he was going forward, he was probably one of Newcastle's best attacking threats, which is absolutely mental saying that as well. The police have just made a couple of people drop the pints right next to the camera to bin them, basically. That's what you're wondering what was going on here. So I thought Livramento was Newcastle's best player. I am. I don't want to get too carried away and say a 9, but I'm going to score him an 8, a very high 8. A lot of it went through him. He was coming in off the flank. Obviously, he's great with the ball at his feet, and it was surprising Arsenal a lot, and he got a lot of joy of it. So, Tino Livramento going forward was one of Newcastle's best players. That tells its own story, doesn't it? So, for me, he gets an 8 out of 10. And there's your back line. Let's move to right wing. Harvey Barnes in this 5-4-1 formation didn't offer anything, hardly anything. Bright, but what did he offer going forward? I'm struggling here. I'm going to score him a 5. I'm going to score him a 5, and that'll probably be a tail of the other winger, because we'll go across Anthony Gordon, who cost us the goal. You give the ball away, and then they're going to score. Granted, it's a good finish by Declan Rice, but you give the ball away. It's not just how we give the ball; it's the manner. It wasn't just the first time that Anthony Gordon did it. It was a couple of times as well. Going forward, he was better than Barnes, I think. But this is still raw for me. I've only just come at the stadium. So I thought he was better than Barnes. Defensively cost with a goal. I'm going to score him a 5 as well. If he didn't give that ball away, I'd probably knock that up one more mark. But something's wrong with Anthony Gordon. I don't know what it is. I don't know. Sandro Tonali put his foot in. Work rate, you never question it. The stamina. Didn't see enough of him on the ball for me. So I'm going to score him a 6 as well. Alongside of Bruno Guimaraes, who was probably trying to do a little bit of stuff by bringing the ball forward. I like that. Taking ownership of it as well. But I'm going to score him also a 6 as well. Probably a high-end 6. I thought he had a better game than Sandro Tonali. And then Callum Wilson up top as well. What did Callum Wilson offer? Obviously no Alexander Isak, which was disappointing. What did he offer? I'm struggling here. 5, and that's been generous. That's been really generous. I was going to give Gordon a lower mark and I was going to give Wilson, but I'm being generous there, giving Wilson a 5. Triple sub. The subs that will bring on, we'll start with Emil Carafe, who came on at right back. Eddie Howe changed the system, tweaked it. Didn't get in the game enough for me, even in 4 at the back. Another 5 for me for Emil Carafe. Lewis Miley brought on him set midfield, got on the ball here and there. Again, not much impact going forward. Newcastle were very strong going forward. Again, I'm going to score at another 5. Willisula did more than Wilson. A couple of step overs coming in from the right, but again, I've got to mark them all a 5 again because they didn't really have huge impacts. I think I've probably been a little bit harsh on Willisula, to be honest with you, but I can't really score him a 6 because what did he was bright, but and then Joe Willock got 15 minutes against his former side. I'm also going to score him a 5 as well. None of the subs had any impact, to be honest with you. And it's just a really disappointing day going forward for Newcastle because I've said it in the match reaction that we should have scored in that first half and there could have been a different scoreline in this video, and obviously scoring the players and the last word coming up tomorrow and the vlog, and would have been a lot more happy environment. But Eddie Howe will mark Eddie Howe now. Didn't have much to choose from in terms of the amount of injuries that are creeping up on Newcastle, so he went with 5 at the back, which was surprising. Obviously being dealt with Isak injury on top of that. Changed it. We should have scored first half, but went into half time 0-0. Declan Rice scores. Arsenal with the better side in that second half for me. Then he changed it. You had enough. What was it? At just around the hour, just after the hour, went to 4 at the back. That didn't work either. I scored him a 6. I scored him a 6 today. He did try to change things with a depleted side. I'm not going to go too harsh on Eddie Howe, to be honest with you. Just one of those days. It's disappointing because I felt Newcastle could have got something from today. Arsenal weren't like brilliant today. I didn't feel. As I say, Newcastle scored in the first half. Newcastle get something from today. But obviously all the Champions League teams around us are winning games this weekend, which is, well, Champions League elect, shall I say, winning games around us. But there you go. As all the Arsenal fans start to head off, I'm going to head back to my hotel back up in Boreham Wood. Stay tuned. Obviously, we've got the vlog coming as well. The last word is live from your hotel in the morning, so do join me at 10 a.m. if you want to have your say on everything after today's game. But there is my ratings. Do you agree? Disagree? That's what the comments are there for. Everyone to drop us a massive like, because all the content's from myself down here in London. But we'll see you very soon here on NFTV.